Okay, you're gonna have to listen to the humming of my humidifier because I have a fish now. Here's my fish reveal. I have a fish named Freddy, so you're gonna hear the filter and the water going in the background. So I have to have at least a little bit of white noise going on in the background so the microphone doesn't get really weird and pick things up that it shouldn't be picking up. So. Hello Internet, how are you doing today? My name is Brian Lesniak if you are new, and today on this lovely channel we are going to be doing a what is on my iPad mini 6 video. I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to show you guys what's on my iPad, and this is actually going to be like a full raw experience. You're going to see exactly what's on my iPad. I didn't set this iPad up just for the video. I didn't change my home screen just for the video. You're going to see my raw iPad in the flesh right here. So if those who didn't know, I actually did recently unbox an iPad mini on this channel, so if you want to watch that before this video, link is going to be right down below or up in like the card section over there. Today we're going to be looking at what's inside my iPad. What is on my iPad? What does my iPad have to offer that your iPad doesn't have to offer? We're going to get into that today. Let's get into it. So I think first we need to talk about what actually is on my iPad, like what's physically on my iPad. So if you saw the unboxing, I had another case for the iPad. It was this case right here. It was really cute and I liked it a lot. I had it for about maybe 3 weeks or so, but I eventually just got tired of it, mainly just because the case itself was very thick. So I decided to get this folio case from ESR on Amazon. It's super cool because it has an Apple Pencil flap. So usually the folio cases you get from Apple just have the Apple Pencil floating around, but you can secure your Apple Pencil like this so it actually doesn't go anywhere, which I love a lot. That's actually what's on my iPad. But now let's actually get what's inside my iPad. Starting out with my lock screen, it's pretty basic. It just has the date, the time, and the weather on it. It also has this little widget that I don't know what it is. For some reason the widget decided not to work. So I don't know what that widget's supposed to be, but yeah, the widget, she's there. I don't know what she is, but yeah, this is basically just how my iPad looks when you unlock it. Now let's get into the actual home screen of my iPad. So now we're on my home screen of my iPad mini, and this is how I have it set up. There's actually two different ways I have it set up. This is the portrait view, and here is the landscape view. It's a little bit different. The app's kind of realigned differently, but yeah, this is kind of how I have my iPad mini set up on the home screen. So first we're going to go to the widgets, and then we're going to go to the actual applications. So the first widget I do have is the weather application. I absolutely love the iPad's weather application. For some reason, up until I think like 2 years ago, Apple never had a weather app on the iPad, and they finally did it, and it's beautiful. I'll go into it and kind of show you how this looks. I mean, this is gorgeous. I love the way this looks. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. It's got all these really cool features where it shows you like the moon phases. It shows you the wind, the temperature, the UV index. It shows all this cool stuff. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I'll reveal my location. It's just beautiful. I love that. So that is the first widget on my home screen. Then I have my notes widget. I like having the note widget on my home screen because you can actually tap each individual note. Like if I were to tap the subscribe note, you would get right into it. It's pretty cool and interesting. I like that a lot. But of course, I'm not going to show you guys my notes because it has a lot of personal information in there, which is a big no-no. We don't share that on this channel. The next widget I have is, of course, calendar widget. I love this calendar widget a lot because it shows you the upcoming day. It also shows you tomorrow's day. So as you can see, this is what I'm doing tomorrow. You can stalk me or you can do whatever you want. Then I have this application called Flip Clock, and what I have it there for is I have it for two reasons. One, to show the time in a nice aesthetic view. I also have it because it also shows me my calendar in a full view, which is really cool. I like to see the calendar in full view, of course. The next widget I do have is the home widget. So this home widget allows me to control all my individual lights in my room. So if I were to press them and turn them off, you can see turn my lights back on, which is quite cool. I like having that a lot. It's very helpful for controlling your lights. And now we're going to get into my applications. So I have Procreate and Studio. Two of the things I use to run my YouTube channel. I use Procreate to do doodles and thumbnails. I also use Studio to use thumbnails as well. Then I have the brains of the YouTube channel, the YouTube app, and the YouTube Studio app. Two of the things you need if you're a YouTuber, and also the one thing you need if you're a human being. Like, why do you not have the YouTube app on your phone? I don't know, but you're probably watching this video on the YouTube app, so thank you for that. Then I have settings. You know what settings is. Then I have Canva. I freaking love Canva so much. I do a lot of my podcast thumbnails and my podcast Instagram posts on Canva. I also do other things on Canva as well. It's really what I like to use a lot better than Photoshop. Also, if you want to listen to my podcast, it is the Technocritic Podcast. You can view it down in the description and down below. We post new episodes every other Friday. Then I have Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. You know what you gotta do. You gotta follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Thread. The link is going to gonna be right here, so follow me. You know what you gotta do, just follow me. Then I have Spotify artists and Spotify podcasters. Two of the things I do, because I do have music, so if you want to listen to my music, you can go in the description down below and you can listen to my music. Thank you very much. These are kind of like stats view pages where you can see how good your music is doing or how good your podcast is doing. Then I have the X application. Twitter, it's called Twitter. Do you know what that is? Twitter, yeah, everyone knows what Twitter is. And now let's get into my dock before we go on to the next page. My dock is pretty simple. I have messages, I have Safari, I have Chrome, I have files, I have photos, I have the notes application, and I have GoodNotes. GoodNotes. Oh my God. If you're not digital planning with an iPad with GoodNotes, I don't know what you're doing. I'll show you guys kind of my planner that I have right now. I love GoodNotes so much. It's beautiful. It is just awesome. It's super cool, especially of course using the Apple Pencil to draw in here, annotate, take notes, whatever. GoodNotes is just amazing, and especially with the iPad mini, GoodNotes is like made for the iPad mini. Like this is the size of a planner with your pencil with you at all times. This is your digital planner. Now let's go on to the second page of my home screen. First off, I have my vision board for 2024. I like to look at this every single day because it gives me in the headspace that I'm going to reach those goals. I have Google Docs, Drive, Notion, and Blackboard. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I don't understand Notion. I never understood Notion to begin with. I tried to like do planning on that for like videos and stuff like that, but like I eventually just go back to my tried and true notes application to plan out all my videos and stuff because it's just weird, okay? And of course, Blackboard. I'm going to be graduating in 40 days, okay? I don't want to be thinking about Blackboard ever again. Then I have the Spotify widget right here, which look at that. I was just recently listening to my podcast. Then I have the Find My widget, which has a location of my keys. Then I have the battery widget. Then I have the Reddit application, Pinterest, Google, Twitch, CapCut, and Lightroom. Let me tell you about something, okay? CapCut is like my favorite application to use. Then I have the Lightroom application because sometimes I do like to edit my Instagram post in Lightroom, and it's a lot easier to edit something in Lightroom on the iPad. And yeah, guys, that pretty much is what is on my iPad. I don't have a lot on my iPad. I don't like to have a bunch of home screens on the iPad because the iPad is really just used for productivity. But I guess I'll show you guys what other applications I have. So here are my other applications. I guess I'll go into some of the interesting ones. I've been playing a couple games on my iPad, especially the iPad mini, and they're quite fun to play on the iPad mini, but this is kind of all my applications you can see. So anyways, guys, that is what is on my iPad mini. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that button down below and subscribe, and be sure to click the notification bell to get notifications on whenever I upload a video. I also do have a website that you can go to find all my new content. And of course, I am on Instagram, I am on Twitter, I am on TikTok, and I'm on Threads at Brian Lesniak with 2 N's. So it's gonna be right here, so be sure to follow me on all of those platforms. And yeah, that pretty much is this video. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to, of course, leave a like. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.